Our next question comes from Wade Needham. Go ahead, please.
Hi, Sting. This is Wade Needham and Blade from World Wrestling Radio. How are you doing today?
Hey, good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. A couple questions here. First one is, was TNA getting a spot on Spike TV a major factor in your decision to sign with them?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, when I first heard of that, I thought, wow, hey, all right, they're gonna take over the vacancy, and then Jeff ended up calling me and said, hey, we landed Spike. Are you willing to talk? And so yeah.
Okay. Just wondering, do you think you could compare the atmosphere backstage in TNA compared to like the days in WCW?
And you start all over. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. I can barely hear your voice.
Alrighty. What was it like backstage in TNA compared to your days in WCW?
Compared to the days with WCW backstage?
Yes.
Well, I didn't know a lot of people with TNA, but I can say this, most everybody there was extremely friendly. I had a lot of people walk up and shake my hand, from the male wrestlers to the female wrestlers, and management people, PR people, attorneys, and I mean, even the camera people, all the behind-the-scenes people. Everybody was pretty cool. I mean, it was actually, it felt like home. It felt really good. And as far as the comparison with WCW, that you can't really make a comparison because I'd been there for so long and knew just about everybody there, and we had a good thing that was. We let slip through our fingers in the end with WCW, and it was a bummer to watch that the ship go down slowly but surely. And so the dressing room was, a little cynical towards the end there with everybody.
Hi, Sting. My name's Blade. I got a question for you. What was it like to perform in the ring with Ric Flair during your last WCW Nitro broadcast?
It was an emotional night for me because I knew that was it. That was the last night, and I had flashbacks of everything that I had been through with Ric Flair, from the Great American Bashes and the very first Clash of Champions that we did, and all those matches, and all of the crowds, and and Flair chopping my chest, and the press slams, and just the chemistry between the two of us. I enjoyed working with him more than anyone, and I had it all flashed before my eyes. I just thought, wow, I can't believe, and now I'm actually going out with the guy who put me on the map, Ric Flair, and it was emotional. It was a tough night.
We got another question from one of our fans. His name is Christian on our website. He asks, who is another big time legend you would like to see come to TNA?
Boy, I'd like to see The Rock come here. I'd like to see. I don't see why we couldn't have. Well, you know what? I don't want to say too many names right now. Some of the biggest names in wrestling, you know who they are.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see them there.
Okay. We would like to know if you would be able to cut us a promo.
Depends. What do you want me to do?
Basically, if you could say, this is Sting and you're listening to World Wrestling Radio on worldwrestling.net.
World Wrestling Radio on worldwrestling.net?
Yes, sir.
Radio worldwrestling.net. Okay.
All right.
You win.
Anytime.
Yep, this is the Stinger, and you're listening to World Wrestling Radio on worldwrestling.net.
Thank you so much, Sting, for your time.
Okay.